We're going to Beetle Falls, if you wanted to know how it's spelled. Let us tell you some van life perks. It's summer in Australia, which means you would think
it would be hot.
However, I'm cold right now, but because we have our home with us, you have everything you need.
That's right, you need a sweater, you need some pants, you need a bathing suit. It's all there. You can change on the go whenever you need to.
Why are you filming me, filming you?
It's video inception.
Let's go!
I can tell you another perk is that you can wake up in the morning, drive a little bit, and come to places like this. Ooh, photo op.
I always find for hiking or walking, it's hardest at the beginning. These pants are not ideal.
Another perk, no mortgage, no taxes, well, no property taxes anyway.
You know, we haven't seen that many spiders. We had a bigger one than this in our van. Is it petrified?
It looks,
I thought you were a little branch. Are you camouflaging? Joe, always walking those strides ahead of me with those long gazelle legs. Why are you leaving me in the dust?
Another good perk, I would say, you get to be in the wilderness. You can have a city home, you can have a wilderness home, you can have a beach home.
You can even have a home in a parking lot. Bet you all dream about that.
It's that old cliche line, home is where you park it. Little fun line for all you non-van lifers out there.
This is going to segue into the most important perk.
Tell me.
The most important. It's your favorite thing. We do it every day. We're obsessed with it. The food. You can eat whenever you want, wherever you want.
You literally get to take a fridge with you everywhere you go. Imagine that in just normal life. The trunk of your car, you just have a fridge full of all your favorite foods. And the best part about that refrigerator, it's powered by the sun, which is up there somewhere. All of our favorite material items are in that little box right there, that little area.
Organic acai puree, but you know, no added sugar, extra added plastic. Rude.
Love this little Magic Bullet Mini. It works like a charm for us, takes up minimal space.
I don't want to lick thumbs.
Little muesli mix, little chia. We just discovered another perk.
Roadside fruit stands.
Roadside fruit stands.
But I don't know how that's a perk of living in a van.
Oh yeah, I guess you could just have a car and find those.
The perk, you can put it in your fridge if it needs to be refrigerated.
Yeah. It's totally a van life perk. Fresh fruit.
Look at what we got. They were out of a mixed bag, so she made me one because I brought my own. Yay, support local.
How is it?
It's just a little bit.
Is it not ripe?
It's just a little not ripe, but it will be delicious.
Like a plum's supposed to taste, I think. It's a little
Like
sour.
who dressed you, child? Your shirt.
Perks of van life.
I think you're making up perks based on anything that happens. Like, ooh, perk of van life, we get to pay extra for diesel.
That's just a downright bad thing. We just discovered another perk, and that is that we have our van to sleep in, and that we're not forced to sleep in these. I will say though, this is actually a pretty cool little cabin. So we just drove probably 6 kilometers off the main highway into the bushlands and discovered this little shanty.
This place is an absolute gem, especially the cabin. It's so unusual to have a cabin like this available for public use.
So I take back what I said. If you are a camper, this is pretty sweet. But we have the van, so we have a comfortable bed. We don't need places like this. Testimonial. Lovely and cozy, but bit creepy. That is probably the best way to describe this.
Not creepy.
At night, in the pitch black. It could be the setting out of a horror film. Oh, this dragonfly got absolutely...
Is he okay? Oh, is he okay? Oh.
It's definitely not okay. We are at a roadside rest stop. But what more do you need?
Yeah.
Everything is right here. We have forestry. We have some dirt stuff.
That's good. Thank you.
And we have the nice hum of highway traffic.
Like that.
My point is that you have adaptability when you live in a van. You can just leave, you can go somewhere else.
Would you say that's a van life perk? It helps in the skill of adaptability, being adaptable.
Yes.
Ragnar, you ready to tell them another van life perk?
So a great one that I love is that you can either have an indoor kitchen or an outdoor kitchen. And today it's gonna be an outdoor kitchen because it's a beautiful evening. And I'm making chili.
Can I say my van life perk? Watching my husband cook me dinner because I'm still editing and he volunteered, so. Today we're doing something we don't normally do. Pay for an attraction.
Yeah, sometimes we're a bit cheap, but this one seemed really cool. We are in the Valley of the Giants. And right now we are actually really high up in the trees.
Perk time. Joe wants to get into more of the emotional, deeper perks.
So one of them is the freedom. With the van, you have financial freedom. We found that it's given us a lot of psychological freedom, just freedom to think and be creative, and just physically free. You can just go wherever you want, when you want.
If you lower your costs of the home that you live in, then you have much more freedom.
Smaller space means less things, means spending less money.
And then you don't have to worry about more money, more problems.
I mean, I'd take more money if I could.
Would you take more problems?
Would not take more problems. So sticking with the deep perks theme, another one I think would be realizing how little you need to live.
In Australia, we have almost exclusively bought all material things secondhand.
Of course, there's still things you need and we still have stuff, but it's stuff that matters and that actually has value in our lives.
That we actually use.
That's sort of a bonus of having such limited storage space, is when you get new things, you kind of just have to get rid of some old things. It just doesn't fit. What are you doing back there? What's happening?
Nothing. It's just admiring admiring some trees. Nature
Really?
called. I answered. There you have it. These are the perks that we found living in our van. Maybe if you want to share something that we didn't think of that you thought of, just comment below.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, remember to give us a thumbs up and remember to subscribe as well. Peace. Curse and a blessing. of like not having as much stuff.
Why is it a curse?
No, I guess it is good. Perk.
If you lower your housing, so Canadian. It says 18 degrees. I was just looking up the weather. But it feels colder. We were just the annoying people setting up a tripod to take a photo on a tree walk.
It's worth it.
However, everyone was quite kind. Yet another van life perk. I just went to use the bathroom and I knew exactly where the van was because you can always spot it in a parking lot.